Yo, what's up, boys? Today I'm going to be talking about charge time and how it affects fusions in PvP. I've been wondering this for a long time and there's no video currently on it that I'm aware of, so I'll just share what I found after testing. For those of you who weren't aware, whenever Bungie did a rework to make fusion rifles in general less homogeneous and just based on charge time, they decided to give different archetypes different amounts of damage per bolt and different amount of bolts per shot. They also have different charge times, obviously, like they did before, but as Bungie said in the TWAB that they were reworked, charge time is a lot more complicated, and inside their development system, charge time is somehow directly correlated with damage, so they couldn't rework charge time without reworking fusions as a whole, which still means that charge time, the lower it is, the lower your damage will be. The problem with this is that some fusion rifles, if you lower the charge time enough, will increase the amount of bolts that you need per kill. We obviously don't want this because we want more consistency, and the less bolts we have to hit per kill is obviously the better. So this video is going to be tackling what the changes of charge time will do to your damage, and if it will raise your TTK or lower it depending on how bad the charge time increase is, or whether or not you can actually get away with that charge time increase and still have the same amount of bolts per kill. Seeing as precision frames are the most popular frame in PvP right now, we'll get started with them and what charge time does to their damage. Precision frames have a base charge time of 740, they shoot 7 bolts and each bolt does 41 damage per bolt, which means they need 5 bolts to kill normally. On precision frames, you don't want to be raising your charge time with liquid coils because it will only make it do 42 per bolt, and you will be raising your charge time, which is not optimal, but it still can get the 5 bolt kill. With accelerated coils or a charge time masterwork, you drop your damage to 40 damage per bolt, which allows you to get the 5 bolt kill. So if you want to do that, you can do that. If you pair up charge time masterwork with accelerated coils, it will drop your damage to 39, which is not optimal because now you need another bolt to get the kill. This does only applies if you don't have high impact reserves. With high impact reserves, your damage will still be 40 damage to 41 damage depending on which bullet you have, and you will be able to get the 5 bolt kill. Moving on to adaptives do 39 damage per bolt, they shoot 7 bolts and they require 6 bolts to get a kill. They have a base charge time of 660. For adaptive frames, you can raise your charge time to 700 and get the 5 bolt kill at 4 damage per bolt with liquid coils. You can also get the same effect with high impact reserves, and you don't have to invest into any of these. But the normal charge time is 660, and that's the only time high impact reserves will reliably work. Charge time plus accelerated drops your charge time to 620, but you will be doing 38 damage per bolt, and since you still need 6 bolts to get a kill, I would say this is kind of worth it. Same thing with accelerated plus a charge time, it's not raising your damage that you need to get a kill, it's still 6 bolts, so your damage at a range will be worse, but you'll be able to charge time faster, so if you want that. Moving on to rapid fires shoot 9 bolts and they do 30 damage per bolt. They need 7 bolts to get a kill. Liquid coils will throw your charge time up to 500, but it will do 31 damage per bolt. I would not recommend it since you still need 7 bolts. Normally they do 460 charge time and it'll be a 7 bolt kill, so it's just not worth it. Charge time or accelerated will give you a charge time of 420 and it will do 29 per bolt. You can still secure the 7 bolt kill, but if you're anywhere outside of your range, you will not be able to. Charge time plus accelerated will make it have an 8 bolt kill, but the charge time will be very fast at 380. So it is up to you, I would not recommend it. Moving on to the high impact fusions, they do 48 damage per bolt, they shoot 5 bolts and they require 4 bolts to get a kill at low resilience. Liquid coils will throw up your charge time to 1040 and 49 damage per bolt and get a 4 bolt kill. Another thing is you can just use high impact reserves on your high impacts since you really don't want to be raising the charge time, but if you do have high liquid coils and don't have high impact reserves, it could help you get that 4 bolt more consistently. Dropping the charge time at all will now require you to get 5 bolts to get a kill. So accelerated or a charge time masterwork will give you a charge time of 960 and 47 damage per bolt, so you'll need a 5 bolt kill. Accelerated plus a charge time masterwork will give you a charge time of 920, and it will do 46 damage per bolt, which will again require the 5 bolt kill. Lastly, there's the aggressive frame fusion, and it is just not good, which is why I didn't decide to include it in this video, but it does do around 45 damage per bolt, and it has a charge time of 660 at base, which means it has the same charge time chart as adaptive frames. But that will be it for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.